What we're going to do right now is check out one of our actual long-term viewer accounts, Adele. Adele has been watching, I think, since what? 2021 is pretty much when I think you started. But we have something really cool. We haven't been on their account in a really, really long time. But what they also have is some screenshots from the past. Yes, from the past. So first up, let's click this right here and jump on over. This is what the account looked like in 2021. And honestly, the horse still feels a little out of place. Even looking back at this, the Horus feels a little weird. The Sherlock and the Ticks was essentially because the meta back then was just to try to get to Death 100 in Aspen Dungeon. It was the fun thing to do. Everybody was doing it. This was before Transcendence Heroes came around. Or actually, no. Yes. Transcendence Heroes came late 2021, I believe, right? No. They came right after Ticks and Sherlock, didn't they, in 2020? I don't even remember at this point, man. But this was what a lot of accounts looked like, because the Ticks could do Sealand, the Ticks could then also get you to Death 100, and the Sherlock with the Rui Scepter was one of the most important things around. Nah, trans were already there. I think so. I think in February 2021 they were already around. I think August 2020 is when Sword Flash came out. But this is what accounts looked like. You even were building probably an Ada to try to help you to get to Death 100. This was the peak of gameplay in Idle Heroes. I don't care what you say. The push from Death 1 to Death 100 to this day is still the best content I have ever played in an Idle Gacha game. It was so much fun to try to push it on everybody's account. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to jump ahead 2 years. Oh, yeah, there's a Russell there. Yep. 2 years ahead, we jump, and this is in when of 2023? Did you write it? No, it's just sometime in 2023. Not too bad. This is actually properly set up, I feel like, back then. It's still wanting a Star Swordsman. Okay. At this point, Star Swordsman Mockman was probably still considered one of the best options for damage dealers when it came to the Void campaign. Then, you know, this still has a Fairy Queen Vessa. There's some questionable things here. There's no really great tenants built. Let's be honest, there's still a lot of mistakes that look with this account, because even if you did have your Aspen as your main homeowner, you should have had a queen, and you should have had a Phantom Fire Lena. But hey, you live and you learn, and then you get some better progress as you go on. And what we're going to do now is see the update, because I haven't checked it out. We're going to see how Adele has done. I'm guessing Lord of Fear Aspen and Cookie Cutter. That's just my guess. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute here, Adele. I still have some complaints about your account. I don't know why. Was my tenant stronger than my Aspen? Yeah, right? So, I don't see a Phantom Fire Elena. That makes me really, really sad. Like, really sad, Adele. So let's take a look at the tenants here. Oh, wait, there is a Phantom Fire Elena. Why doesn't it have power? Wait, what? Oh my gosh, she's all the way over here. She's level 290. Wait, what? Wait a minute. What? Why is this here with this power? If this is here. E3. Okay, maybe you're just currently trying to fix the account and you don't have the copies. That's what I'm gonna chalk it up to. Okay, that I'm gonna chalk it up to you are in the process of changing this around. But in reality, I think you can even do Tree of Origin without E5. I think. I kind of think. Yeah. It's not a bad account. It's definitely not bad. We have a right tenant. We have a really good second homeowner. I really, really like the Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok. Ever since Nino kind of taught me this strategy, I really enjoy it. Granted, he doesn't really have any tenants built, and there's no extra power here and here. A lot of power is kind of wasted. I do kind of like this if you are going to go for some sublimations here. But yeah, this is after I swapped away from a main Mockman account. Gotcha. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. So it's not a bad account by any means. It looks like you are on the way to making some fixes and optimizing. You are a little short on soul symbols, so that is a little sketchy. Pretty much out of profit orbs, wishing coin. You're out of everything. So you are in purely idle mode, it feels like. Working on the noble core. That's good. That's good. Do we have any core working chests? We got a half. So we're at 3 of 8. You only need 5 more. This is gonna take a little bit. And yeah, that was probably what also converting from a Star Swordsman Mockman to a Lord of Fear Aspen. Yeah. What is OP now? Lord of Fear Aspen. Lord of Fear Aspen is the end-all be-all for most players. Now, granted, there are other strategies out there, like going Doom Terminator Vulcan, going Star Swordsman Mockman, going Therapist Blood Betty, or even going... Wait, did I miss one? Doom Terminator Vulcan? Star Swordsman Mockman? Oh, Interstellar Hunters Patricia. That is another one that is possible right now. But if you're going optimal, like to the peak optimization, go Lord of Fear Aspen. Otherwise, you can have a lot of fun with other stuff. Yeah, that still hurts. I know. Making the decision too early on a Core of Origin can be one of the biggest mistakes around. Honestly, a lot of times I tell people just save the chest until you can make your noble core and power them up, because a lot of times just enabling the Core of Origin doesn't give you that big of a boost in general. Yeah, it gives your main householder like some additional stats and everything, but definitely work on getting a B+ copy of him as well. It looks like you do have a decent amount of Contract Starry Gems. Please do not spend any of these until you can get all the way up and get a 200-point Soul Awakening session. Not Gala, Soul Awakening session, because the best upgrade for your Aspen at this point is going to be finding a B+ stone and then using it on Aspen and crossing your fingers. Again, even if it doesn't get you a Giant Killer A- high roll, it'll still be good. It'll still be potentially a strong hero copy. So yeah, just keep working. You're doing good. Again, I'm not a fan of this build right here. God, I really hate this skin. I hate this giant. I feel like it's a giant eyeball. I hate it. I hate it. But yeah, save for the event. You'll be in a really, really good place here. So keep fixing it. Save up resources. Big events are coming. Granted, you're probably on pause until like anniversary, but still not too bad. My gacha soul hurts when I try to save. It does for everybody.